Dr. Huebner, I am here from Natural Transplants, and I'm here with Jamie. And Jamie, as you may know, we documented her surgery day more than a year ago. And then she also documented when she came back in the day after surgery, and kind of been documenting her throughout her progress. But now she's at her final result, more than a year. Interesting case in terms of her being transgender, going from male to female. She had a hairline reduction surgery in the past, which left her with not a great result, and then also a really bad, nasty scar in the front. And I'll show those in the pictures here. But Jamie, tell us about your experience overall, and tell us, what your overall thoughts are about everything.
Well, I've been through the ringer getting myself through transition, and your procedure was the third attempt at getting my hairline to look normal. And to be honest with you, the first two did not go very well, and I was getting quite discouraged about it. And and I live up in the Northeast, so it's not typical for me to travel all the way south. But I was doing a lot of research, and I mean a lot of research. And I found your site, and I studied it very carefully, and I could see right away that you have a whole different approach to making sure people get the density they need where they need it. And so I was very encouraged, and I went down to see you. And of course, since then, it's been stunning, and it has stunned people who knew me. I mean, they literally are blown away that suddenly I have perfectly normal feminine hair like every other girl has, and I have a lot of friends who have not had the results I've had at all. And and one of the things I love about this hairline particularly is that we were smart enough, and it was your recommendation, not to go with that perfect oval shape I might have had when I was 18, but to go with a more natural shape that suits my age. Given that I'm turning 70 in 2 weeks,
wow!
I think
happy birthday!
Great,
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. And that's with whether you're male, female, transgender, wherever you are, you have to have an age-appropriate hairline. So
absolutely
natural.
And you even gave me a little tiny widow's peak, which I love.
Yes,
and of course, hair is still growing in,
and that nasty scar is not the first thing you look at.
I've had 2 procedures for facial feminization, and the second one in Costa Rica was the facelift. And in order to do it properly, they had to do one more brow lift and a bunch of things. And I realized they were going to make a scar, but I didn't realize what it was going to look like. It was horrid, and I was extremely discouraged. And I wasn't sure we'd be able to cover it. And one of the reasons I came to you is that I felt that you knew what to do to make sure that it got really well covered and blended well. And
beautiful.
Gosh, I mean, you cannot tell at all.
Looks great.
And what's amazing, and I sent a picture as well, and I have some others. I could never go swimming before because it just would look horrible, and you would be immediately revealing. Now I can go get in the water and walk out with wet hair.
That's awesome.
And I look just like any other girl.
That's awesome. Good.
So great. It's great.
Congrats.
It makes me so happy. And my friends are so pleased with it, and a little envious, to be honest with you, which is just great with me.
Awesome. Well, and you would do it again, and I mean, if you could do it again, you would do it again.
Well, I mean, as you said last time, I might have 1 or 2 more in the tank, and I'm not so sure I won't be back for 1 or 2 more. Because,
exactly.
I mean, it's great, but you never have enough hair in the right places.
There's some areas behind that where we worked that had a little bit of loss that were obviously second fiddle to what we had to do here, but and we can talk about that later, and we can document that if you decide to do that. But let's just model your hair for a little bit, obviously from the front. Now, if you pull your hair back, you can see that nice, feminine, rounded hairline from the frontal profile, no more of that scar. If you turn to the side, can you maybe just turn to kind of a side profile? There we go. A little more towards the camera, I guess, with your, exactly. And if you were, perfect. So you can see how that rounded, feminine hairline, no more male recession there.
Nothing.
And then
no trace at all. And of course, the hair's still growing out, and so it's going to be even more incredible in another year because I do about 6 inches a year. So it'll be all the same length in another year. And that means all kinds of sweeping hairstyles where I can put the hair down over my face, which I've never been able to do before. And I'm so excited to have a range of hairstyles I've never been able to wear before.
That's great.
So it's very pleasing. And then, of course, for practical every day, I could just put it up out of my way,
Yep.
put it up and
Yep.
do my business, and
And-
I look perfectly normal
Yep.
like any other woman, you know, so
Yep.
it's
Yep.
fantastic, really.
Let's do the other side just to be complete. Your left side. Yeah, there we go. Just so, yeah, I like to show them all. Perfect. Wow, wow, wow. Any issues with the scar in the back?
No.
Okay.
Well, there was one little sore spot that's still sore.
Okay.
I think that's where, and I had a previous incision from another operation,
Okay.
so I got double incision. But
Sure.
no, I mean, healing was really easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
much less painful or difficult than I expected, honestly. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had plenty of procedures, and I know the difference. And
Sure.
it healed up beautifully.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
Right. Right.
You can't feel a thing.
Right. Excellent.
Even when you pull my hair up, you can't really.
Awesome.
It's just a great procedure, and it worked perfectly. I mean, this is the way to go, and this is the guy to go with.
Thank you, Jamie. Well, I am so happy for you, Jamie. It couldn't happen to a nicer person. And, thanks for being an ambassador and showing your whole journey. And I couldn't be more happy with your results. And, again, if you need more hair, let us know. Okay?
Well, I will, and Dr. Huebner, you'll be sure I'm going to.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm involved in it, and you should know about this, an event this January called the Transgender Community of New England.
Mm-hmm.
First event, it's in Boston. It's the largest gathering of transgenders in the country, and you can be sure I'll be telling everybody who to go see to get their hair done.
Thank you so much. And thanks again for being an ambassador.
Well,
Good to
thank
see
you, and I really enjoyed meeting you, and
Sure.
I love the results, and hopefully I'll come down and see you again sometime soon.
Thank you, Jamie. Talk to you soon. All right.
Bye.
Call us now, 844-327-4247, and ask about our Hue and Hue Plus procedures, which move more hair than ever before. Hope to hear from you soon.